Him as wounded and we started the game on a very, very high note. We looked a bit sluggish in the first half, so could see some goals that were very unpardonable that could be avoided. And so I think that we didn't play badly, but we were not the whole team. And so and that also demoralized the boys over there. So I think that we have to work very hard going forward. This is a young team. This is most of them. This is their debut in the Premiership. So I think that we need to encourage them to move forward. We have to put the feet behind us, because if Kotoko were able to put the feet behind them against work and come out so strongly, so we can also do the same. So I think that we have to accept defeat, work very hard in our subsequent games.
Are you worried? I think in Kotoko you considered four. Today you considered four. But like I said, in the last 3 games, your team was doing very well. Are you disappointed, especially with the goals that?
Yeah, sometimes when you have your key players making some fundamental mistakes, it's very, very worrying. And so we have to look at the causes why we even started slowly, because in our previous game we didn't start slowly. And so we have to find out what went wrong during training sessions. And then we also have to look at the video and also try to correct all mistakes. Because like I said, it's very worrying that the 2 matches were coaching close, which is not good enough. But what can you do? We have to move forward. I would say that like I said, I need to encourage the boys who are doing well, they should keep it up so that we can improve on last year's performance. And we need to grow as a team practically. They have also seen how it is to play at a level, and so a lot of learning need to go. There's a lot of coaching need to go into place, but we have a lot of work to do.
And next up, a very difficult game against Dreams of Town. How do you approach such a game after this defeat?
Yeah, you need to side the boys. You need to side the boys and then let them put it behind them. Like I said, Kotoko lost 5 and they were able to come, so we can also come back strongly. You said that you need to put the defeat behind you. You know that what is ahead you is more than what has passed. So teams in football, you do lose the game, but you have to work hard, and you have to do that. You have to work hard, especially if you are a young club and you want to survive relegation. You need to go extra miles, or there should be room for any complacency or swollen-headedness. But all said and done, it's not that bad that we consider 3 goals. And I think that we can improve upon this performance.
Questions for coach? Questions for coach? All right, just one.
Yeah, coach. I'm Albert Ampofu, Radio Mercury, and Prophet One TV. Would you say that during the first half you gave Kotoko the maximum respect? That is why it led to that goals.
Come again.
Will you say that? And will you believe that in the first half the respect you gave to Kotoko was too much? That led to the goals that came in the first half.
Yeah, not necessarily, but like I said, some of these players, this is their first time in the Premier. This is their first time, so it could be a reason, but not all reasons. It could be one of the reasons. Maybe we respected them so much because, and tactically we didn't defend well as a team, especially when Kotoko were on the offensive transition and organization was very lacking at the back there. So that could be a reason why I'll try it.
Right. Last one.
Hi coach, good evening. Better luck next time. Your records this season on the win list.
Definitely, because it's not good enough to see it. So even during the second round last season when I came, we didn't proceed so many goals during when we were even struggling after I took over. So it's very, very worrying, and we have to do something about it, especially away game, because we are going to face more tougher games than this in the away matches. Because so, like like I said, we have to watch the game, we have to watch how we defended as a team, individually, at the back, and then so that we should be able to correct those mistakes. It's very, very worrying, like I just said.
Right. Thank you, Kotoko. Coach Prince also here with us. He's coming in for head coach Hayim Sito, who is feeling unwell. If you were monitoring the game, the first or second half, he was almost not on the bench. So please pardon us. So, coach, a good win after those two disappointing results against probably one of the best clubs on the continent. The boys scored 4, but for the first time this season in the league, we've conceded 2. The 90 minutes to them, what this does to the confidence of this team going into the next few games.
Yeah, I think it was something that we have to do just because of what happened to us when we played against Morocco. And we told the boys that this is something that we should do to get the fans and everybody behind us, because our next game is against Akawashipo. So we talked to them and they motivate them a lot to make sure that they get to this level. I think the easy thing that we told them and they did well was we have to play, we shouldn't allow them to play. If you allow them, they'll play. We all saw the first goal against us. We gave the ball to them and they also played and they scored. So if we make sure that they don't have the ball, I think we win the game, and that's what happened today.
Right, and on a day many were wondering where the goals were going to come from, especially with Albert no more. The midfielders stepped up. How happy are you that your midfielders came through today, scored 4 goals in the absence of your probably the best striker in the team the last 1.5 season?
I think I'll give the kudos to the midfielders. It was something that we were all struggling with, trying to make Donzo to do something. Today, me personally, as Donzo didn't play that. Just he had some chances that he had to finish it, I couldn't finish it. I think he gave some assist, and then we scored from that. Yeah, with the 2 boys, I will just want you to know that we have 2 brilliant guys in the middle there, Seth and Joe. They are very good with the ball, and without the ball too, they do a lot of work. They tackle and they win balls, and they give good passes as well. And today they add this one to it. It was amazing. We were all happy for them, and we hope to keep them going such a way, because it's very necessary that we can get some goals coming from the midfielders as well. Seth was not playing deep in the back. Seth was just playing behind the Donzo. And when he got the ball went to the air. I saw him coming there. I knew it was a goal. So we are working on them, making sure that the midfielders can score. In those big clubs, sometimes Messi, them and stuff, they come to score. But they are all not strikers, but they can score from here. That's what happened to the world.
Steve, I'm sure you know, like the head coach will always say the target for the club is to win the league. As a folk have also won. I think 2-1 against Basaka.
Now 4th of the league.
It's going to be a very, very interesting game on Sunday. How are you preparing towards that?
Yeah, it's something that we all know since our infancy. When Seth Kwadwo reached, it's not who plays well. Nobody can win the game. But for us, we need to prepare very well. It's not going to be easy for us, and it's not going to be easy for them as well. All the 2 teams are going to go after each other, and the best team will win at the end of the day. But I know these boys will go out there and beat us.
Coach, Ablo is likely to miss that game against Asofo, but thankfully, Samba it's coming back. Are you worried that you've been forced, to especially change your centre back personality throughout the season?
If you guys have been watching, it's happening every time. Abro is not been playing most of our matches. It's Insu. Who plays. And somebody's coming back to play with him. We don't have a problem at all.
And then on the injury front, is anybody coming back? Is Kwame ready for that game, or Sunday might be too early for him?
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, Sunday is too early for him. You just have to prepare him well. When he come back, then he can stay.
So you are not sure if you would have anyone returning from injury?
No, I don't want to promise that, because the medical team has not given us a word that this boy is coming, this boy is coming. What we have is what you guys saw today.
You lost against Kotoko in Bracket 4, and this game happens to be the sixth game for Kotoko since you did not lose this season. Is there any deep technical work to win or get a draw against Kotoko?
This your question is definitely everybody has ego. Nobody wants to lose to anybody. We don't have any specialty to do. We're just keeping on doing what we are doing. And the ball is just between the players, not the technical team. These boys, I'm telling you, we have some brilliant kids among the team, and they'll find a way out.
Yes.
Yeah, Coach, I'm Albert Ampo for Radio Mercury. Kotoko's midfield is been of an issue the whole of this season.
In your opinion, right?
In my opinion, yes. And it has costed Kotoko a lot of problems. Today, you could see that your midfield was better with respect to previous games that you've played. But getting to the maybe early part of the second half, you substituted Ibejew, who was the engine of your midfield, who was distributing, doing everything. And all of a sudden, the game changed. And there was pressure on you. What was the decision for you doing that?
Yeah, sometimes you guys outside you see some things and then you talk about it. That's your opinion.
Yeah.
And we on the bench, we knew Jehu had 2 yellow cards. And Jehu is one of our very good ball winners. He wins a lot of balls and he commits a lot of fouls. So we didn't want to take any risk with him. That's why we put him up.
Okay.
It was because he could deal with an accumulated cards against
problem.
us. Right. And then media was.
Coach, you come blanks in Sumpa TV, Sumpa FM. Coach, congratulations for the win. And now in the league, your team Kotoko and Hasselhoff is the only 2 clubs who has yet to lose a game, though you have played fewer matches. Today we saw a different Kotoko today. What was the motivation coming from Morocco? What really worked for the team to score 4 goals? Nobody was even thinking Kotoko will come out this way.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Kotoko is a big club. It's a huge one. And when things going bad and you sit down for it to happen for the 3rd time, chaos will happen. We don't want any chaos. We just sacked the boys that, no, let's go and make sure this game they win. And I should be frank with you guys. My guys, I played them. We outplayed them. And that's what we all knew is going to happen. Maybe you had a different opinion about maybe you're going to lose the game or we're going to do it again. No, that's not what we are looking for. We needed to come out and win. And to please our fans as well. Those guys out there following us everywhere. So please, this was a game that we need to win for them, and we did that.
Right.
Coach, please, later on, Kotoko, I think the fans are asking, when is he coming back?
I think he's answered already. He says Sunday might be too early for him. Right, Coach, last one. I'm sure you wouldn't want to single out players, but Ibejew, what an inspiring signing is proving to be. 2 very good goals to do. What do you think is the limit for him as far as his career is concerned?
Yeah, I'll tell you something. These boys that we have, the talent that they have is very, very high. All what we needed is to have patience for them to come out. When they lose a game, some of them goes back to their shells. But we are trying to push them out to come and then play very well. It's not just there's a lot more to come. So we are trying to just buy time, making sure that we don't lose a game till all of them come up to that level. He was a good player, and I like the way he plays.
Right. Okay, guys, conversation in the dressing room.
You could see we lost to work and coming back to the league, we needed to psych ourselves and motivate ourselves to come up again. So that has been the conversation between you guys, that we have nothing to lose. We have to come up and give out our best each time we have the opportunity.
You came from the chain United, but in the last few months, you won a few trophies, a few ceremonial trophies. Then you went to Kara when many people doubted that you could go there and win. You won. Then in Accra against one, the first half was okay. Even in Morocco, the first half was okay. As players, what will that experience, especially in the continental games, do for you as the league progresses?
You could see we've gained a lot of experience going to Africa. And I mean, coming back to play the league, you would see our level will be on top. And we have to maintain that level to, I mean, deliver each time we play against any opponent in the league.
Right. Questions for Right.
Kwadwo, congratulations for the Man of the Match award.
Thank you.
I think the last time you had an interview with the media team, Kotoko media team, you made mention of how you guys are working for each other on the field of play. Now Albert is not there. We saw you and Jewu coming up as a midfielder to do the work. Should we have the belief that when there is no Albert, no Kwame Poku, Jewu, Kwadwo, Ablo and the lights are there to give the Kotoko what they need?
We can assure you we've been practicing goal scoring each day at training grounds. And I think it manifested today in today's game. We're losing Albert. I mean, sometimes it's a big blow, but then we as players, we also have to show our quality in the absence of Albert. And you could see today we came up and we scored.
Just a follow-up, sorry. You are not that type of a player with so many height, but I saw you challenging area balls and winning, even the goal that you scored. Where from that motivation? Kwadwo, not too height, but always winning area balls.
Football is not always about height. I'm a top guy. Maybe you might not know me well. Yes, I'm a very tough guy. It's not always about height. Yes.
Right. Akumia.
Yes, Seth. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Seth, term be a double money be a more few those who don't make moves and always say, well, what can encourage you? Kasam, Eko say, or Nemontia say it to say. I'm an mood to say, and I'm more fast one boy. I'm an a battle.
More of a dodo. When we go up, Kasam, Hana Kakra, but Cicero, you must say, Yenana Kasama, like, or Tia Sibaka Kakra. The Messer said, Yenya would take a crack a man in some few days to come. If you move those on the top.
Right. Any more questions for Seth? Right. Thank you so much.